Hello, my name is Austin and I'm here with Olivia today to go over some nice strengthening of our back and chest muscles. Back, abs, chest, legs, arms, everything today. A nice full body recovery today. As always, talk to your doctor before starting any new exercise routine. Today we'll need a mat and handy dandy water bottle here. So to get started, we're going to work on our cat-cow positions here. So go ahead into a quadruped here. So hands on the ground, knees on the ground, nice flat back parallel with the floor as much as possible. And we'll raise our back up as high as we can to make that cat. Then bring our stomach to the ground while rounding our head and our butt, creating our cow. Raise your back up as high as you can. Try to touch your head to the ground as you're bringing your back up. Then lower your back down. So we'll be here for a couple minutes. Nice fluid motion here. Trying to get big stretches in each and every time. A nice back strengthening exercise here. Should never forget to do these. Extremely important for good posture. And your most important muscles, at least the most important I would argue, are your core muscles, including your abdominals and your back. They just hold everything together. On top of that, good posture helps keep your hips in place. Have a huge impact on the whole system. So don't neglect these. We'll work hard. Try to get a lot of motion in. Alright, go ahead and take a break. Go ahead and drop your butt to the ground. Reach your arms as far out as possible. Get a good back stretch in. This is going to be your upper back and shoulders here. Nice child's pose. Be here for about another minute. So get comfy, try to press a little bit further, reach further out if you can. Get a nice big stretch. Don't forget to breathe. One of the worst things you can do is forget to breathe. Alright, slowly come back up to that quadruped position. Stretch on out a little bit, rotate around. Alright, next one we're going to work on are some hip rotations here. So you're going to raise your hips as high as you can, your right leg, then back around. Raise it as high as you can to your side and back around. So give me a good 10 of those, then go ahead and switch that and do 10 on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead and switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead, get some water, take a little break here. Probably warming up here now. Got some movement in, got a nice long stretch in here. Our next one's going to be bird dogs. So again, activating our core here while working our balance to some extent. So what is that going to look like? Let me show you here. I'm just going to get resituated so I can demonstrate a little bit better. So opposite arm, opposite leg. So if I'm using my left arm, it's my right leg. If it's my right arm, it's my left leg. So you're going to go ahead, squeeze them together, and point out as far as you can. Then squeeze together, point out. So you're going to give me 10 of those each side. Go ahead and start. 1, 2, 3. Keep your head down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oof, great job. Go ahead and switch sides. Again, start in a crunch position. Explode out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job, everyone. Another sip of water here. Again, it's important to get the heart rate up, but this is about recovery. So we're going to take a little bit of time, take a little time to relax here. Build back up, get our heart rate down, and move into the next one here. This is not a go, 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 go kind of a thing, but when we're in turn doing each exercise, that's our go moments. In between, we are resting, building back up, relaxing, mentally preparing for the next exercise. And again, the focus on our rest and restoration today is just to build back up that flexibility, build back up that strength so the next time you can lift even more or do even more. So next one we're going to do is we're going to take our arm here, shoot it between our legs and the other arm, go and try to reach as far as we can, open up, and reach as high as we can or reach in as far back as we can. So you're going to do that 10 sides each side. So demonstrating here, let's go ahead and start. Reach as far as I can, open up as much as I can, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, switching sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more, reach as far as you can. 10. Oof. feel that one in your upper shoulders and your back there. Get a nice flexibility stretch there. All right, next one. This is an advanced move here. So if you're not comfortable with it, go ahead and do a child's pose instead. It works similar muscle groups. This one definitely hits a little harder. It's called Cobra. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna lay on your chest and your stomach, chin on the ground. Arms can be at your side like this, or it can be flat on the ground like this. And you're gonna slowly push your butt towards your back here. So I'll show you what that means. You're gonna raise your butt off the ground essentially and try to push it towards your head like that. So you're gonna feel that a lot in your back, especially your lower to mid back there. And that's what you're aiming for. It's not a particularly comfy position, so that's why it's a difficult one to do. So again, if you can't get in a position where you can stay in it for at least 30 seconds, go ahead and do child's pose. Again, it's not gonna work the same part of your back, but it's a good starter so you can work your way up to it. Increase that flexibility in your back first with child's pose, and then you can start working into the Cobra. So again, arms at your side here. They can be close together or further away from you, it doesn't really matter. But chin stays on the ground, chest on the ground, and you raise your butt up as high as you can. Knees can be on the ground. And you're gonna feel that in your mid to lower back. So whether you're in child's pose or Cobra, we're gonna be here for about a minute. So get comfy. Like I said, this can be a very challenging position, and that's okay. If you can't work your way into it yet, that's okay. Work your way up. Start in child's pose, get really good at child's pose, and then attempt this. That's perfectly okay. Get really good at CatCow before doing this. That is okay. It gives you something to strive for, something to get better at, something to gauge your progress against. 5 more seconds, guys. 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower your butt to the ground. Then you can come on up and move into this position here. And what this position will do is stretch out your abdominals. We'll be here for an additional minute. Try to keep your chest out like this. Try not to be concave. Your shoulders out, push your shoulders back and chest out. I got myself doing that, and I'm gonna hold myself accountable to doing it correctly. Gotta get myself a break here. All right, try again. All right, 30 more seconds, guys. You can do it. Get a nice big stretch in those abs. Probably feeling it in the arms too. And that's okay. All right, 3, 2, 1. Raise your butt up into quadruped. And you can sink your butt back, take a little break here. And we're gonna work on our wrists here for our next set of things to do. So what's that gonna look like? So, first one I'm gonna do with our hands. Hands are gonna be on the mat. Legs, knees on the ground, and we're gonna lean in like this here. Put a little pressure on the wrists, get them stretched out. Some of us will be here when we feel that stretch, some of us will be more here. The key is to keep our palms and our hands fully on the mat still. We don't want to put too much pressure on our fingertips. That's going to be painful. So make sure your palms and fingertips are on the ground all together, and make sure you get that full stretch in your wrist. And if you need to take off the pressure for a second, go ahead and head right back into it like that. All right, give me 10 seconds here. You can make it, guys, just 10 more. Well, less than that now. 3, 2, 1. Slowly back up. Roll out your wrists here. Get them ready for the next wrist stretch here. So what we're going to do, instead of our palms flat against the ground, it's going to be the opposite. So the back of our hands are going to be against the ground here. So right here, just like this, and same thing. You're going to put pressure until you feel that stretch. You don't want to do more than that, just enough to feel the pressure. Then as that pressure reduces during the stretch, then you can press a little bit more. But you just want, when starting out, you just want enough to start feeling a little bit. You don't want that to be overpowering. That's gonna hurt. That's not comfortable. That's not good for you. You might be pressing too hard then. And some of you are probably wondering, okay, why do we do wrist stretches? Well, for a lot of us who are working at keyboards, what gets tight are those tendon and muscles in the wrists. So stretching them out can help alleviate some of that tightness, some of that pain, and some of those complications you get with tight wrist muscles. Like carpal tunnel. That is not a fun thing to have. Alright, just a little bit longer here, guys. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and roll the wrists out here. Alright. What can help is roll your wrists, shoot your fingertips out. Roll the wrists, shoot your fingertips out. Here we go. Alright. We are all good today. That seemed to go a lot faster than usual. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely had a lot of fun. This is a little quicker than what I'm used to. I hope you guys enjoyed it today. If you have any questions or comments, please email us at fitness@livia.com. We look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.